Hi guys, this is Boyd712, otherwise known as the Idiot, and welcome back to another episode of my Inferno Mines Let's Play. So, today, I've got something rather interesting to show you, and that is, well, another episode, and this time I am going to, attack the Blackened Archives. Only, there's been a slight mishap. Right before I recorded this episode, I was recording, the trailer for my CTM map, Apocalypse Owl. And, naturally, I had my microphone input sound turned off when I was making that. So, yeah. I forgot to change the settings back when I started recording this. So, there is absolutely no commentary in the actual video file. Yeah, I'm a total moron. Dipstick, in fact. You can call me whatever you want. So, yeah, basically I'm a fool, and I'm going to make up for that by simply commentating over it now. So, yes. That's pretty much everything. So, today, as I said, Blackened Archives. Now, this area, is a bit of a send-up, of the Blackened Library from Spellbound Caves. And Spellbound Caves, honestly, great map. It's considered to be one of Vex's greatest works. Honestly, if you're new to CTM in general, you want a challenge, or just a fun map, you should go ahead and try it, because it is a fun map. It really is. It can be a bit tricky in the beginning if you don't get off to a good start. So you gotta, you might have to restart a few times, but once you're established, you should be good. I don't know, it can just be a bit tricky getting through, the first couple of days, and getting a food supply going, and not losing some of the crucial resources that are actually pretty scarce in the beginning. If you can do that, you can pull off the map, honestly. If you can deal with those starting resources that you're given, then you should be able to beat the map no problem. At least, that's what I found, and I actually had to restart it a few times, because I screwed it up quite a bit. If Inferno Mines had been more like Spellbound Caves, I probably would have had to restart it a few times, but the fact is the resources in Inferno Mines are certainly not even nearly scarce at all. So, I'm fortunate in that regard. So yeah, look at all the pretty marble. No, quartz, I mean. I keep saying marble, I've got to stop saying marble. I say it because, I don't know, I'm used to the marble from the Red Power 2 mod, which I've always loved. It's pretty much my favourite non-kind of map-making interface, world edit style mod, you know? It's just your plain old adding blocks to the game kind of mod. It's pretty much my favourite out of all of those content-adding mods. And with good reason. I mean, I've always been fascinated with redstone and automation and that kind of stuff, so I naturally took a real liking to Red Power. Sadly, LRM's no longer developing it, from what I've heard. And the project's been taken over by some other guy whose name escapes me. Sorry about that. It's now called Project Red. And he hasn't finished porting in all the blocks. Now this I thought was, yeah, I mentioned this in the last episode. Yeah, I think that's really cool, the variable enchantment station there. That you flick the levers to get a bookshelf pushed up. Looks pretty neat. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, with regards to, Project Red, he hasn't finished putting in all the blocks and all the content that was in Red Power. I don't think he's got the volcanoes generating yet or anything. So yeah, kind of disappointing, but, you know, I'm sure he'll get around to it. Because, honestly, one of the best mods I've ever played with. I know that, like, my ideal couple of mods to play with, it was always Industrial Craft, Red Power, and Buildcraft. And then, back in the day, I also liked Plasma Craft as well. Like, all the energy weapons you can get and stuff. It was also always a lot of fun. There were a lot of conflicts with Plasma Craft. And never tend to be completely compatible with everything else I was using. It was certainly a lot of fun though. Okay, so I'm shooting creepers. Shooting lots and lots of creepers. That's entertaining. Very entertaining. I'll pick up the gunpowder. And now I'm lighting stuff up. I'm lighting more stuff up. Okay, creepers over there. Okay, I'm going to use the battle sign. Let's see. Let's see. Around a corner. Around a corner. Creepers love to hide around corners. Okay, come on. Yep. Bye. Bye-bye. Where's the other one? Well, there's the zombies, but where's the creeper? Yeah. Okay. Well, he's burning. And he's dead. And there's XP and rotten flesh everywhere. So, isn't that what happens when you kill anyone, though? There's XP and rotten flesh everywhere. Because no one wants to throw out the rotten flesh, you know? You can feed it to the dogs. So just kill someone, they're bound to be carrying around some rotten flesh because they've been killing zombies. And they didn't want to throw it away because they figured, hey, I could eat that if I run out of food. But maybe you're not psycho like me. Maybe. Okay, so it looks like I've got to get over to that island, considering there's the ladder going up on the side of it. Oh wait, is that a ladder or is that a ladder on the other? The ladder's on the end of it. Never mind, that's wooden planks that you can see right now. Sorry I'm yawning a bit, just a bit tired. So, yeah. Gotta keep lighting this up. I really, with glass bridges and everything, I do not want creepers spawning. Yeah, right, so here's the ladder. That was just wooden planks on the side of it. Make sure it's all well lit. And up we go. Now, something else I'd like to make clear. I recorded this and the next episode, which was actually quite a long one, all in the same session. So that episode doesn't have any audio either, so I'll be doing the same thing with that. I'll be doing the same thing I did with this, with that. So hopefully the sound of my voice isn't too intolerable. Not that you don't listen to it anyway if you watch all my other content. But, I don't know. Maybe my improv leaves a little bit to be desired. Now I'm just covering up these holes right here because I'm incredibly paranoid. And I would hate the idea of something just knocking me down through there. And I would most certainly die. Okay, so next ladder over there, if I can see it. I'm not sure how I was supposed to get to it. Because I just ended up building a little spiral staircase up to that ladder. It was just easier that way. I don't know, I didn't want to bother looking around for the actual path I was supposed to take. It just seemed too risky. And I can't actually see. Yeah, it was like on a far island or something. A lonely island. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so yeah, what's that light over there? It looks like a lighting cue. Just hiding behind my bow. Apparently I can't hit anything. There, hit the spider. Okay. Yeah, that does look like a lighting cue. Maybe it's just natural, just background illumination. Because I don't actually remember going after whatever's in there. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see what I do. What am I doing? Right, so I can see the ladder. I know where I need to go. But what am I going to do exactly? That's the question here. That is indeed the question. Well, I appear to be checking torches in my inventory, and now I'm just randomly looking about. Okay, no, we're moving, we're doing things. Okay, we're not putting everything off any longer. Okay, so I'm taking a look. I've decided, yes, I do just want to staircase up onto that ladder. It will be easier, and it is right there. And that's what I'm going to do. So... oh no, wait, I'm taking a look first. This intrigues me. Yes, see, there's a staircase that leads up. I'm being very cautious. I would hate to be knocked off. I can see spiders. That's usually not a good sign. And this is why I'm nervous. That zombie could have knocked me to my doom. So, what are we gonna do? Let's find out. Okay, so... as usual, we've got the paranoid walls, and oh! We've got wraiths! And that very nearly killed me. Yeah. Oh, yeah, now you get why I'm nervous, don't you? Okay, so now we're down a level. We're lost as well. We're not quite sure where the bridge is. In fact, there isn't one, and now we're falling all over the place. Because we're daredevils now, and there's another wraith. And there's a wraith arrow, if you saw it. And that makes me nervous, and I'm jumping down. Intentionally this time. Okay, so there's a bridge. There's a creeper. Ah! Not sure if that blew up, but I'm not sure I want to know. I'd just like to make it clear, while I'm recording this narration, I can't actually hear the sound of the video. That's probably to help me narrate, but I think that's a stupid feature. Honestly, I wish I had a better quality recorder than Windows Live Movie Maker. I don't know, I'll probably buy one eventually, but I don't have the cash at the moment. And also, I'm just not sure my computer could run anything more sophisticated. Like, I have tried a few other programs, and I just don't think... I think they're a little more resource demanding. And while I do have a good processor, it's an i7, I think it only clocks out at like 2.4 gigahertz. Yeah, I think that's right. Which isn't very high by modern standards. It's good, don't get me wrong, it's pretty good. It's really good. And on my last computer, I wouldn't even nearly been able to do all the stuff I'm doing right now. My last computer was an HP laptop with Windows XP on it. It had 2 gigabytes of RAM. And the graphics card, I think, was like integrated. So you can imagine the horror. Like, while I was building my own CTM map while I had this computer, Apocalypse, I mentioned it earlier, I was actually doing a lot of work on that computer, and MC Edit would just lag so much. I mean, like, MC Edit still lags. It tends to be a bit of a laggy program sometimes, but it would just lag so much. And it would just give me a little not responding message just too often for my liking. It was so annoying. It was incredibly annoying. I don't know, there were so many things about that computer. I mean, I guess I can't complain. It served me well, and I could play Minecraft on it. But it was just so bad. Coming from someone who just had a Vista, with a Vista laptop, which, to be fair, only had 2 gigabytes of RAM as well, but ran a lot faster. I don't know, I don't think it had integrated graphics on it, for one. I think the processor was a bit better, and I don't know, it had more of a modern although buggy, operating system on it. I don't know. It was just... I don't know. I suffered through last computer for quite a while. But, you know, I was cool with it. I mean, it took 5 minutes to boot up if I was lucky, but, you know, it was okay. This computer only takes, like, what, 2 minutes the max now? It used to be a lot faster, but I guess I've clogged it up with a lot of crap. That would be about accurate, I'd say. So, yeah, we're a long way up, aren't we? Yeah. But, yeah, I got this computer 2 years ago. Well, not quite 2 years ago. I got this computer for my 17th birthday. Yeah, that's right. It's a laptop too. It's a good laptop. It's a Sony Vaio. Actual specs, I've got like an i7 processor. I said clocked at like 2.4 gigahertz. I've got 8 gigabytes of RAM. I've got a 2 gig ATI Radeon graphics card. So that's much better. And I've just found a trap. Look at that. Oh, something's trying to kill me. What else is new? Okay. Oh, yep. Arrows. 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 Ow. That's a lot of arrows. When you've got that many arrows, that can be pretty useful. Unless you've got an infinity bow like me. In which case, they're next to worthless. Until you no longer have an infinity bow. So this is obviously a trap chest, I can see that. I'm just checking to see if it's rigged up to anything. It's just to freak me out, probably. Yeah, it's just to freak me out. Look at that. Look at that! So much of Super Hostile is psychological warfare. You know? The things he does just to freak you out. And look at all those beautiful Unbreaking 3 books. That's lovely. Seems to have completely forgotten that I can farm Unbreaking 3 books. Or were they Efficiency or Unbreaking 3? In Lower Mines. I can't remember now. It's odd. Okay. So, anyway. Up the ladder I go. To new lands. New worlds. Really, I mean, this place just goes up and up and up and up. It's amazing. Okay, so we're shooting things. And we're suddenly realizing that we're incredibly nervous. And we don't want to die. But what does one do when they don't want to die? Okay, so I'm looking up there, I'm seeing wraiths spawning, and I don't think punch bows and long drops are a really very nice combination at all. So now I'm thinking, how am I going to get around this? Because I don't want to be shot off and fall to my doom. I also don't want to blow all the solid blocks I get, making a completely contained safe path. That would just take forever, you know? Yeah, sorry about the continual yawning, I don't know why I'm so tired. Really. Maybe there's the fact that it's, you know, it's before 8 in the morning. Give me a break. Please. That's the thing I like about wraiths. I mean, they're speedy and they've got punch bows, but they're pretty weak. I mean, the damage isn't going to be that great because it's just ordinary bow damage. I mean, the only enchantment on those bows is punch. But yeah, the wraiths in general, they're pretty squishy. You can take them out pretty quickly. Okay, ow. Look at that. See that knockback, see? That knockback is deadly, you know? It's deadly on normal skeletons, but add punch into the equation, it's just wrong, man. It's just wrong. Skeletons are kind of like snipers. Again, another change we can thank Vex for. Being in Dinnerbone's ear all the time. So, let us continue along. And, yeah, okay. And now I'm thinking, maybe this isn't worth it. Maybe I should really consider taking another path. Well, that close encounter there, nearly getting shot off the edge, so... What am I gonna do? I start sealing it up. Still haven't learned my lesson, and I think, you know, no, I'll press on. Brave Boyd is in control here, and cowardly Boyd's just silently keeping to himself, worried, because he's too afraid to speak up. He's too cowardly to say that, hey, maybe it would be better if we do this a safe way. But no, I don't want to do that, or do I? Because I'm too afraid to say that, or what I think. So instead, brave, stupid Boyd just pushes on, thinking, let's just take on this area like the meathead I am. Come on, let's kill things. Oh wait, okay, no, wait a minute. Cowardly Boyd finally spoke. Here I go. He's like, yeah, let's just dig up. Oh, bedrock? Not a problem. Let's just go beside it. Come on, we can get past this. It's not a problem. Come on. Dig. Tunneling all the live long day. They can't hide stuff in here when you're tunneling, can ya? Except silverfish blocks. But hey, you can't hide silverfish in quartz blocks, can ya? Well, not yet. Because as of recent patch, you can hide silverfish blocks in anything. You can hide silverfish in anything. What have you done, Mojang? How are we supposed to tell anymore? We're supposed to hand test every single block now. Every single block could have a silverfish put in it. That's just wrong. And now I've just realised that I've dug all that way and I've just fallen back down again. Well, not fallen back down accidentally, fallen back down intentionally because I thought it was a new area and then realised, oh no, wait, no it's not. Okay, so I've got to take this little tunnel up a little bit higher to get up to the correct elevation. And still not have to deal with the wraiths. So, up we go. Up we go even further. May I just say, I don't want to taint anyone else's, thought processes when they think about map elements. I'm just kidding. Yes, of course I do. I'm not a nice person. Whenever I think of wraiths, think of the word wraiths. I think of the wraiths from Stargate Atlantis. Because, yeah, I'm a nerd. I'm a big Stargate nerd. I really like Stargate. And the Wraith make pretty cool villains. I mean, these freaky humanoid things that feast on life, like your life force. I mean, geez. Oh. We've got a little tailgater there, he's following me. Yeah. I mean, like, they suck out your life force, and that's what feeds them. That's what satisfies their hunger. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, really. It's just like all the weird sci-fi fantasies of terrifying creatures come at once. And, oh, look at that. I've done an excellent job. Come right out here. Okay, and more wraiths. Joy! Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm going to seal that off. No, I'm just making a bridge. Should really seal off that little staircase. Considering, I think there's a creep coming up it. No, he's at the bottom. And I'm still going to risk enough to get the slime balls, aren't I? Which are actually named ectoplasm. Because clearly Vetches is a bit of a ghost nerd. He's a bit of a nerd in general, I think, but I mean that in the nicest way, coming from someone who is personally a nerd as well. So it's a pride thing, Nothing wrong with being a nerd. I mean, honestly, nerds rule the world. I mean, seriously. I mean, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, these people have revolutionized the way we get our information, the way we live our lives. and they would just, if you'll pardon the term, it's probably pretty, stereotypical, but basement-dwelling nerds who spent a lot of time on the computer, on just computers with their command line interface and everything, and thought, let's make operating systems, And now look. Now look at how much the world has changed because of the work of those people. And after that, how can you say what people do sitting on computers in their teenage years and supposedly having no life? I mean, how can you say that that's a waste of time when the end result can be something as monumental as that? I mean, these are men who have literally changed the world. I don't know. That's my opinion, and I think it's incredibly cool. And I think especially now, I mean, like, these guys were the pioneers of their field, at the time. But now that there's a framework established, it puts control over the future, basically, directly into our hands. I mean, anyone can pick up a computer, sit down at a computer, and start coding. It's not for just the realm of super intelligent, nerdy people. I mean, anyone can do it. It's not difficult. Okay, so anyway, I'll stop ranting about that. So I seem to have found a big spawner. Now this area, again, is shout out to the Blackened Library and Spellbound Caves, which was divided up into two areas. The first area was kind of like the first area we were just in, with all the layers and layers of bookshelves outside. And that area contained, if memory serves, the orange wool. Now the second part, which looked a lot like this, except I do remember it being the corridors being a bit narrower. Yes, that second part contained the magenta wool. Now, for the purposes of this, the only wool contained in both areas combined is the green wool. And, I hate chars. I hate chars. I hate chars so much. Look at that. Look at that. And look, you know how stupid I am? I'm stupid enough to, when I'm burning like this, to be standing out here. I mean, what's wrong with me? Not going into safety. No, not at all. So, there I go. I've died. Like a moron. And now I need to reconsider my life. What am I going to do? We're just randomly dancing around on things. No, we're going for the food chest. Okay, so we have to improvise now. All our best supplies are in there, guarded by chars. So I'm thinking, how can I counter these guys? Well, I've got some fire resistance potions. Oh, actually, I've got some regen. So I'll use the regen. I'll just waste my regen when I'm probably going to die again, because I'm a moron. So let's see. Yeah, why do I think I have fire resistance potions? I don't have fire resistance potions. I'm a moron. So I'm looking for placeable blocks. Not finding many. Not finding any that I'd really want to use. And yeah, just good old sandstone. I mean, the blast resistance is crap, but you got to take what you can get. So, back up. And then I'm realizing... No? Okay. So am I gonna wait for it. Wait for it. What am I doing? What am I doing? No, I've well and truly forgotten that having feather falling boots might be somewhat useful. That's gonna screw me over. I'm probably gonna have to go back. What am I looking for in here? No, I just went the wrong way because I'm an idiot. Still an idiot. Still a complete and utter moron.